There's a strange beauty in how traditions travel, not through power or conquest, but through memory. When ships carrying laborers left India's shores in the late 19th century, they carried with them more than names and belongings. What they really carried was memory, memory of gods, of festivals, of a country that now lived only in their hearts. Among those memories was Diwali, a festival of light that somehow survived the ocean. Hi, I'm Ruchika Arora. Today, on the faraway islands of Fiji, thousands of miles from the Ganges plains, Diwali still burns brightly, not as something left behind, but as a celebration reborn in faith, resilience, and belonging. Between 1879 and 1916, over 60,000 Indians arrived in Fiji under the British rule to work on sugarcane plantations. They came from Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Tamil Nadu, and other regions speaking different languages, following different customs, yet bound by a shared longing for home. Festivals like Diwali became a cultural bridge, preserving an identity in exile. In those days, celebrations were humble. A few oil lamps made from soil, simple sweets cooked with limited ingredients, and prayers whispered into the Pacific winds. Yet, the act of lighting a diya became something much deeper. It wasn't just about the victory of light over darkness. It was about illuminating an unfamiliar world with a sense of home. Today, Fiji's Diwali has evolved far beyond its plantation origins. Walking through the streets of Suava, Nadi, or Lautoka, one sees the houses draped in fairy lights, doorways lined with marigolds, and the air scented with incense and fried sweets. But what's fascinating is how Diwali here has become more than a festival of faith. It's now a celebration shared by an entire nation. Unlike in many countries across the world where Diwali is celebrated only within the Indian community, in Fiji it's recognized as a national public holiday. Schools organize Diwali celebrations, workplaces host competitions for best decorations, even Fijians of other faiths join the festivities, wearing Indian clothes and sharing sweets. It's not unusual to hear a Fijian of indigenous descent greet you, Happy Diwali. But beneath the surface of the celebration lies a quieter story, one of adaptation, not just of language, but of culture and faith, reshaped to belong to a new land, yet connected with roots. Over generations, Indo-Fijians shaped their faith to fit a new world. Hinduism in Fiji took on its own character, simpler, blended, and deeply rooted in community. Temples became more than places of worship. They turned into spaces for learning, gathering, and bringing people together. During Diwali, temples from the Sri Siva Subramania Swami Temple in Nadi to small village mandirs in Labasa are alive with bhajans, prayers, and storytelling. The Ramayana, recited in Fiji Hindi or Tamil, remains central. But here, the story of Rama's homecoming after exile takes on another layer of meaning. It mirrors the community's own longing for belonging in a distant land. What truly sets Fiji's Diwali apart is its inclusive character. The festival has transcended religious boundaries to become a celebration of shared humanity. In multicultural Fiji, where Hindus, Muslims, Christians, and indigenous Fijians coexist, Diwali is a moment of unity. Television stations air Diwali specials, local Fijian choirs perform Hindi songs, and even government offices host interfaith gatherings. For a brief moment, the divisions of race and religion fade, and the island nation glows with communal warmth. This blending has given rise to a unique Fijian Indian aesthetic. Saris paired with tropical flowers, rangolis made with shells and island sand, and traditional sweets infused with coconut or cassava. It's Diwali, but with a distinctly Pacific soul. Yet in Fiji, Diwali is more than a celebration. It's also a quiet statement of identity. Indo-Fijians have long faced political marginalization since the country's coups and racial tensions. between indigenous Fijians and Indo-Fijians, and the festival carries deeper meaning. Lighting a lamp isn't just a ritual, it's remembrance, pride, and the will to keep one's culture alive. Lighting a lamp wasn't only a prayer, it was a quiet statement: we are still here, our roots still glow, even in the dark. The Fijian state recognition of Diwali as a public holiday also represents a rare gesture of inclusion in a region often marked by ethnic divides. In that sense, Fiji's Diwali, in both spiritual and political, is a beacon of coexistence, reminding the nation that a light shines brightest when shared. If Diwali in India marks the return of Rama to Ayodhya, Diwali in Fiji marks the return of memory to its source. It's not nostalgia, it's continuity. Each diya lit in a Fijian home connects two worlds: the homeland left behind and the home created anew. There's something quietly beautiful about this. A festival born in the heart of ancient India shines brightly in the middle of the Pacific. Diwali's journey to Fiji is not just about people moving, it's about the festival changing and taking root. Its meaning is light over darkness, good over evil, hope over despair. Yet has stayed alive no matter the distance. Today, younger Indo-Fijians celebrate Diwali not just as an inheritance, but as a living, evolving tradition. Social media has brought new vibrancy, such as drone shots of glowing neighborhoods, fusion music, and digital rangolis, yet the meaning remains deeply spiritual, a moment to reflect, forgive, and renew. Hindu priests in Fiji often say that during Diwali prayers, light is not what we see, it's what we remember. And in Fiji, the light of Diwali continues to remember the ancestors, the struggles, and the promise that even across oceans, faith can find its flame. Thank you.